Hi everybody, welcome back. I am starting in on some canning today. Yesterday, it's heavy, cooked up or roasted these 3 chickens. So I'm gonna get to shredding on those. I have bags of tomatoes that are trickling in from the garden, probably about 4 gallon-sized bags. Roast those so I can get those peeled. All that corn that I bought at the farmer's market, I have gotten all the kernels off of quite a few of them. So what's the plan for today? Depending on how far this chicken goes, my main goal is to can 2 batches of soup. Don't know exactly which one, so stay tuned. I know for sure I'm gonna do like a Mexican chicken soup. If there's any chicken left over from the soup making, because I do want to do another soup. If there's any chicken left over, I'll probably can that chicken. Now I have officially made room in the freezer to put these corns in because I took these chickens out. How about that? So let's get to roasting these tomatoes. We'll get the skins off and I'll make sure to share with you guys the recipes I'm canning today from a soup perspective. We love, at least I love, when the kids were home, they loved too, just soup during the fall and winter for a quick, easy lunch and dinner. Todd's not a big soup fan, but he'll eat it. You know, if there's something hearty to go with it, like a grilled cheese or something like that. Okay, so this recipe is gonna be really fun. Oh, these guys are stuck together. So this recipe is for a Mexican chicken soup. It's going to make 17 quarts of chicken and, 17 quarts of chicken soup. So I'm just getting, it calls for 3 breasts. So I'm just taking the breast off 3 of these chickens and we'll use that for this recipe. Other ingredients that you're gonna need is celery, tomatoes, what else did it say? Onions, I'm sure, carrots, of course your cumin and yummy seasonings like that. Some beans go in it. I don't know. I don't remember what else. I'll have to share with you guys. But hey, guess what? I heard from Abigail yesterday. Yesterday was a really fun day. Like I mentioned, I put these chicken breasts on really early in the morning, about 7:30, because we were headed out to Todd's parents. They have a house up on a lake and they hadn't met Dan yet. So we took Dan up there for a meet and greet and then took her kayaking for the first time. And she had so much fun. She even tried fishing. And she said after the fact, she's actually quite scared of water. But you wouldn't have known it. She was super brave and had a lot of fun. And we had so much good food. I took some of those jalapeno stuffed peppers that I'd bought, the jalapenos from the farmer's market the other day. Everyone loved those. You know what? Instead of wasting up 3 breasts, I'm just gonna finish pulling this off. Here's Dan, here. Come on in. I was just telling him about how much fun you had yesterday kayaking.
I have so much fun.
Yes.
You know, like on Friday, I have expect so many fun because I was so excited for kayaking. And then I even have more fun than I expect.
Good.
Everything is just much better than my expectation. Everyone is so nice to me. I have so many memorable experiences there.
Good. And I was telling him how you told us after the fact you were actually scared of the water.
Yeah.
And
yes.
You were so brave. We wouldn't have even known it.
Like when I was in Vietnam, our family usually go on boats and ships to have dinner, and I didn't like it because I was just afraid. I don't know why, but it's just something here makes me feel that I'm gonna fall into the water or something. But yesterday,
You overcame.
Yes. I kayaked like alone.
Oh, yeah.
Big lake. And even
Because it started raining and we all came in and she's like, where are you guys going? It's just raining.
yeah, you guys are already wet, so why you have to like go away from the rain?
I have such an amazing husband. He just said, honey, do you want me to cut all those peppers for you? Thank you. So I got the chicken all shredded up for the soup. So now I'm going to move on to the ingredients that go in the soup. But first I need to wash my hands. Can I give you these to cut for me?
Sure. Leaves and everything?
No, I don't want the leaves. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to have, I need my roaster for the broth and stuff. So I'm going to, I've got my 2 pots out. I'm going to mix everything in here and then put it in the pots. So the recipe called for 2 cans of Rotel and a whole bunch of tomatoes. I'm using last year's salsa, and since it's a Mexican dish anyway, and I'm putting that in there. Got 1 can of diced tomatoes that's been in the pantry for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And the other tomatoes are in the oven, ready to be skinned.
Am I the official chopper person now?
Yeah, he's so good at it.
You want this in
Yeah.
there?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's like I got cross-pollinated
Yeah, with the purple.
purple onion. It's like pink inside.
Nice.
What kind of soup is this?
It's a Mexican soup.
Does that mean it's going to have corn in it?
Probably. I know it's got beans in it. Okay. I said 2 cans of kidney beans, so I just happen to have some that I can. I think he's making, are you making the spinach pie for me?
What is that?
I'm making soup.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have an easy way to transfer this from this big pot to my 2 pots on the stove. So I'm using a very big ladle. And I have everything in here except, you'll see the roasted peppers behind me or tomatoes. Once they cool a little bit, I'll add about 4 cups of diced tomatoes to this as well. So I put the cumin and the garlic in here since you last saw, and the corn. I think it'll be, it does smell really good. I think I'll, oh, and I did add some salt. Pieces of big chicken. I was just thinking it would be nice for when Cam comes home to be able to take a few jars up to college.
Yeah. We got about half of the peppers that are done so far.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
All chopped, ready to go in the freezer, so when we need them for a meal, we can just take out a handful and toss it in. And
And I just have to bring this all up to a boil just to get it hot for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we will pressure can it. I forget how long. For some duration.
as long as the recipe
Yes.
says. And I dice them into tiny little pieces that I'm sure you'll use up a bunch of them when you do your potatoes, O'Brien.
Yes, definitely.
And they'll be pre-chopped, ready to go into whatever we deem necessary. I'm finding the dogs really like peppers because every little piece of pepper that hits the ground gets immediately consumed within about 3 seconds.
Well, that's how they were this morning when I was taking all the corn off the cobs. They were at my feet getting snacks all morning. But this is the first time I've done tomato, I guess you call it deskinning or whatever, in the oven, which is very nice for small batch tomatoes. So I just threw them all on a cookie sheet, put them under the broiler for about 10-15 minutes, and the skins kind of slip offish. They're a little hot to handle this way, but okay, we are coming to a boil, and it's going to be about time to start jarring this up. Ooh, gosh. It sure smells good, guys. Really good. So I got the other tomatoes added in. This is just going to be a really nice light soup, not heavy at all. Just serve it with, eat it by itself, of course, or serve it with a grilled cheese or a quesadilla on a warm day. It'll be some yummy, yummy soup. Okay, we are ready to can this goodness all up and see how much we actually got. I wasn't 100% precise with the measurements when it came to the tomatoes, and sure smells good. You know what would have been good in it? If you guys make this, I think it would be great with some cilantro in it. The recipe didn't call for that, but I think it would be great. I got the water heating in the pressure canner. This will have to be pressure canned. Quart size, I did look, it's 90 minutes. Okay guys, I got just under 12 quarts and the recipe said about 7 quarts, or 17 quarts, sorry. So I know I didn't add enough either tomatoes or chicken stock. One of those was short enough that I came short on my recipe, but it's okay. It smells amazing. It looks great. I'm thinking of a winter dinner with this and some of those cheddar zucchini scones I made. If you guys missed that recipe, I'll link to it up here. You guys can go check that out. It's gonna be the yummiest fall dinner. So the water is ready in the pressure canner, so I'm just wiping down the rims with some vinegar. Gonna throw these in there, let them process. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really fun repurposing some of the items that I canned last year to make space for new things on the pantry shelves this year. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you on the next video. Next recipe, guys, you're gonna love it. If you like spicy, it's Creole sauce. So that's what we're gonna do with the rest of those tomatoes. Talk to you later. Oh. Okay.